Now you can see my games on the list, and I will test them. Hello everyone! In this video, we will do unboxing for the PlayStation Classic and learn how to hack it. As a result, we can add new games to the system. The PlayStation Classic comes with 20 pre-loaded games including Final Fantasy VII, Ridge Racer Type 4, Tekken 3, and more. This mini console is around 45% smaller than the original PlayStation. We can see the two USB controller ports from the front. In the back, we can see the HDMI port and the micro USB port for power. There are two USB PlayStation-style controllers included with this mini console, along with an HDMI cable and a USB power cable. The most thing I like in PS Classic, it is very easy to mod. Unlike other mini consoles, this one doesn't require a PC connection to hack. Just download the tools, put them on USB flash, then connect the USB to your PS Classic and run them. There are two types of hacking the PS Classic. The first one is Project Eris, which was known before as BleemSync, and the second one is the AutoBleem, which we will cover in this video. Before we begin, please keep in mind that this video is for hacking a fresh, unmodified console. If your console has already been hacked with Project Eris, you must restore your system to its original firmware. You can use Google to learn how to do this. What do we need for this mod to work? USB OTG adapter, you can find it cheaply on Amazon. Flash drive, the files for hacking the console, and the PS1 Classic console, of course. To start hacking, you'll need a USB flash drive. It's better to be a lower-powered USB like USB 2.0. The 32 GB is fine at the beginning, but you may need more if you plan to play more games. First, connect the USB to your PC and format it to FAT32. It must be in FAT32 format and nothing else, then rename it to Sony with all capital letters as you see in the video. Next, download the AutoBleem zip file. You can find the link in the description below. Unzip the file once the download is done. Here I'm using 7-zip, but you can also use WinRAR or any other similar app. Now you can see several subfolders with README files. Copy all the folders to the root of the USB drive. Once all the files copied, remove the USB flash from your PC and plug it in the second controller port. Next, plug the USB power in the back and the HDMI cable and press the power button to turn it on. You will notice that the LED indicator blinks several times to show that the mod is active. The system now boots to the auto bleem. In some cases, your PS Classic might not recognize your USB. In this situation, the USB flash you use might require more power, so you'll need to use a powered USB hub to get it to function. If it continues to not work after that, check to see if the file was transferred correctly or try another USB flash. After that, you have two options. You can just use the second player port to play games from USB flash. The second option, which I prefer, is to install the custom kernel that lets you use an OTG adapter to connect the USB from the back of the console. In this case, you can connect any type of USB drive with any file format, unlike the second player port, which needs a FAT32 formatted USB. Moreover, two players do not need a USB hub. You can also connect a Wi-Fi adapter and a Bluetooth dongle, but that may be covered in another video. Let's go back to the installation. Press the Start button and it will show you the PlayStation game list. Press the Select button to see the list of apps. Go to the kernel installer and hit X. You will see some instructions. Press X again. Here you see kernel options. First we need to back up our original kernel. Press square to full backup. Now the backup started. After the backup is finished, plug the USB back into your PC. You will find a new file named lboot.epb. This is a recovery file. Make a copy of this file in your PC or external storage. You may need it if you want to go back to the stock kernel in the future. Now we go back to PS Classic to install the new kernel. We go to Kernel Installer again and this time hit the X button to install the kernel. Hit X again to confirm. Wait for the installation to complete. The power LED will blink and the system will turn off. Simply unplug and reconnect the power again. Now we can connect the USB to the OTG adapter, but we first need to plug the USB to PC and add some games. Here are some games for the PS1, and I already own them on CDs. Here I'm transferring my games to the USB drive, along with their cover art to the games folder on the USB. The cover file must be the same name as the game. Now use the OTG adapter to connect the USB flash to your PlayStation Classic from the back and turn the power on. Note that I used a larger USB 3.0 flash drive to add more games. I just copied everything from the old USB to the new one. Now you can see my games on the list and I will test them.
Let me guess. This is some of your handiwork, right?
The brass is still warm. These guards were shooting at something very recently.
So who were they fighting?
This wasn't much of a fight. I don't think these guards hit anything before getting sliced and diced. Whatever they were shooting at came in through there, and ripped right through the steel fence.
Well, the hole is nice and clean. But I still say you could have done this.
Very funny. Still need to figure out what happened here. Continue to sweep the area.
Hey, Don King! Who opened the can of whoop-ass? Garbage chute, flyboy! I don't eat anything but this. I know when I'm not wanted.
Now I'll show you some of the ports that are included in this hack. These ports are old PC games or games made by homebrew developers.
Let's rock. Damn, those alien bastards are gonna pay for shooting up my ride.
As you can see, everything is easy and quick to do, and you can add as many games as you want. Personally, I used a 256GB flash drive, but you can certainly use a much bigger one if you like. You can also play games from different consoles with RetroArch emulation, but I may cover this in a later video. That's all I have today. I hope you enjoy the video. This is my first tutorial video, and I intend to create more in the future. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments down below. Thanks for watching and see you next time.